No, they're misconstruing his message. They're not misinterpreting it. They're twisting the man's words. He never said Jewish niggas need to die. And if he did, find the fucking quote. If you can't find the quote, shut the fuck up. Stop listening to dumbass media outlets that title things a certain way so yo dumbass with your 2.2 brain cells can fucking understand. Like, come on now. They use trigger words. Everything's a fucking trigger word because that's the only way your dumbass brain can get fucking stimulation. Is if someone use certain words that your brain fires off and certain topics come and now your dick is hard. Like, shut the fuck up. Hey guys, welcome back to You're Watching Lou. Today we're watching Kanye West. Crazy? Question mark? Is Kanye West crazy? Y'all suck at reading these fucking titles. What the fuck, Luke? I really feel dyslexic. Like, these titles make me feel low-key slow. If you guys are new around here, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. So I get 200 big subscribers for the end of the year. Mean a lot, all that jazz. Yeah,
Lives matter.
Sneako got a new channel or something. I see this nigga posted. Shout out to him. You feel what I'm saying?
Lives? It's a bit of a tricky question. No.
Okay, baddies. Hold on. This is New York too. I know what station this is. I might run into y'all. Hold on.
Yes, they tried to censor the truth.
No. Why not?
Black Lives Matter.
I really don't give a fuck about white lives.
We're gonna get really political. I don't want to go there.
All lives matter. It should. No.
I don't know why. I've been seeing a lot of bitches
I'm glad
with
that
like
brother
the two,
put that out there because he started a whole bunch of conversation.
Man, you're hard
feel what
to
I'm
talk
saying?
to.
Really? Why?
Because you're making me think that all my answers are wrong.
There's no right or wrong answer. It's just your opinion.
Oh Lord, this video about to be interesting.
Why'd you go, oh my God, when he said all lives matter?
Because, like, before you explained it, it was, like, kind of Republican.
Isn't it crazy that that's a political statement?
I mean, I guess. It's like if I say, like, no, as a white girl, it's like, do I? Yeah. But, like, then, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Canceling is also like a form of hate speech. I mean, you're kind of like forcing someone to be silent because they disagree with your viewpoint.
It's crazy because I'm still probably gonna film it. It's gonna be on my other channel, but yeah, I was dead gonna feel something like that anyway. Yeah.
Even if their viewpoints are wrong, I think people are still entitled to them.
That shit crazy though, because like deadass had this same idea.
Like discussion.
I have it in my notes.
Like being scared to
that shit sucks.
Because they're white.
But I'm still doing my way.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I don't like white people.
Why not?
Shit, okay.
I just don't.
For no reason?
Yeah, for no reason.
A tricky question, to be honest.
Okay.
Fuss around Kanye West's White Lives Matter, and I absolutely didn't agree with the way he was provoking. So I would say Black Lives Matter.
How do you think he was provoking?
Because as a black man, it was a bit odd. It was weird.
How was it odd or weird? For example, right? Let's say this man, I'm assuming this is your significant other, right? I'm assuming. I'm sorry if that's your brother. Even if it's your brother, the point still stands. What if this young man right here, right, was a black man? Would Black Lives not matter more to you? And actually, yeah, I'm going to use the same exact questioning. Would Black Lives not matter more to you? Not saying it doesn't matter inherently, but now that there's a black life in close proximity to your life that you deadass care about, wouldn't those issues that black people face be more prevalent in your life? Yes, like the answer is yes. So it's not weird if he has half white children. If he has a wife or an ex-wife at this point that was white, an ex-sister-in-law that's white, like his whole his new family he adopted was white people. Were white people, excuse me. What the fuck y'all mean? How's that weird, shorty? Like, come on now. Lock in, shorty. You chatting.
Why is it odd?
Because it was not what you would expect. It was not really political correct.
Like what Kanye West's dad said. He said it was really funny because it was a black man stating the obvious. White lives matter. There's no reason to get upset about it. It's funny that it's politically incorrect to say that your life matters.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Do you think he's crazy?
I think he's quite crazy, yeah.
Is Ye crazy?
No.
Who?
Kanye.
I love Kanye.
He sold a shirt that said White Lives Matter.
Oh, fuck Kanye.
What?
Is he crazy?
He's crazy.
Why you say that?
Because he's crazy.
What has he done that makes you think that he's crazy?
He's just crazy.
For no reason?
Yeah, for no reason.
Okay.
Can you define what crazy is?
Kanye.
I
knew it.
Definition of crazy?
Yep.
Do you think that Kanye West is crazy?
Yeah.
It's a very
unstable man.
Yeah.
I think he should.
I
get
think
some good
he's more of
therapy.
an asshole than
Yeah.
crazy, to be
This
honest.
Do you
like
think that Kanye West is
this
crazy?
notion of like
Absolutely.
Why?
Have you seen the news recently?
Yeah.
He's absolutely crazy. No one should be saying that kind of stuff.
What did he say?
All of the anti-Semitic. Yeah, that's enough. No one should be saying that, and I absolutely do not support him. If you support him and have downloaded any of his albums recently,
I'm about to go download his whole discography again because I'm about to actually buy that shit because the fuck. Anyway,
not a friend anymore.
it's so interesting to me.
What's one thing you would say to Ye right now if he was watching?
I'll talk to you. Ta-ta.
What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
Like, I don't know. Fuck you.
Fuck you is crazy.
That anti-Semitism is not cool.
Mazel tov, Kanye. I'm fucking up all your best deals.
Calm down. Like, drink some tea.
And get back on your fucking medication, kid.
Meditate.
You talking to Kanye about medication, my boy? Like, all due respect. You feel what I'm saying? You could be as like your drip is your drip, but you talking to Kanye with rhinestones in your teeth about drip is crazy. Get back on.
Nah, kid.
Yo, son.
Meditate.
Nah, niggas like niggas off the internet know I got a reckless tongue about certain shit.
No, yeah.
So I'm gonna just try to keep my cool. What the
use
fuck
your
you talking about?
platform to bring
here we
people together instead of driving them apart.
You're so widely respected for your art. Trashing that is just really disappointing, I think.
You said what?
I watch it every day.
Sneako, right? Who? Sneako or something.
Nah, I don't
Oh,
know
the
that guy.
NYPD know about that nigga. Okay.
Asshole, he deserved to get banned.
He did get banned. He did get banned.
He's a dickhead. He'd be talking out his ass.
So what do you stream now, or like what platform do you use?
NYPD got a website I could use?
Low-key, they might. That was a lot. How did he know about that?
Do we even answer that?
Who?
You think Kanye West is crazy?
Like, I think he goes by Yee now, right?
Yeah.
I think he's getting to help his knees right now,
Yee?
right? He's on some meds. Get it together, man. Come on, what's going on?
This notion, and it's so funny because everyone just runs with this notion that Kanye West is crazy. Not saying he can't be manic, because he's clearly a manic person, right? That doesn't equal one-to-one crazy though. Like a manic, most geniuses are manic. That's what makes them a genius. Like, are people not like it's fuck? I don't want to say certain things because you feel what I'm saying. I'm not agreeing with the anti-Semitic remarks that he makes. I agree with his notions about the Jewish, not even the Jewish community. Fuck that. Let me erase that. I agree with his remarks about the ownership or the control that that Jewish people have on a lot of different areas of business that he may be interested in. But I don't think he was talking about the Jewish community totally when he speaks about Jewish people. Because, for example, I think someone can say Kanye is anti-black for saying white lives matter. Let me think about my point.
You vote for him?
Because I didn't think about that. I was just talking.
We can't answer political stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, officers. Do you think that he's crazy?
A little bit, maybe. I'm not familiar with him, so it's just
I'm familiar with
something
him,
comes
so
to the news, and I saw it, and it's a little bit crazy, yeah.
If you're not that familiar, why do you think he's crazy?
Because sometimes I
She's
will
so dumb. She's a
look
little
at
bit
the
crazy.
news and
I'm
just
not
to
shit.
get
really not
information
shit.
from the news.
Should we believe everything we see in the news?
Yo, what's up, little nigga in the back? I saw you
I
waving.
think the only thing I can do is trust news because I have no
People are fucking stupid.
other information comes
So motherfucking stupid
from other
that you're gonna sit there and say you want to fucking trust the media? Then just
anywhere else. So the only thing I can do is just trust.
all I can do is trust.
Because he's my friend. And I don't know, he's going a little bit crazy on his words lately.
He's your friend?
Yes.
How do you know him?
For 3 days, constantly 3 days, anywhere in Massachusetts.
Was he a nice guy?
Yes, he is.
Was he crazy?
No. Actually, he talked about good things at the time. But I don't know what's happened to him now.
Nothing
Why he
happened.
changed.
What's one thing that you could tell him if Ye was listening?
If he's listening to me right now, he knows, he told me he wants to build America like Israel. One for all for one. Like kibbutz. If you remember that, remember it. I'm Toby. He knows who I am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
But like, what I don't understand is, right?
Well, everybody
How
got
is
a little
anything that
crazy
the
on
man
them,
Kanye
you know
West
what I
is
mean?
saying, or the
So
man
crazy
formerly known as Kanye
is
West,
really
Mr.
everything,
Ye,
because you do-
is saying
do
that's
crazy
anti
stuff
what he
every
just
day.
said?
Well, I realize it.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
So, who say
hey.
what crazy is?
That's a whole different
crazy?
argument.
Yes, I am crazy.
What makes you crazy?
Well, it made me crazy that I work a lot of hours and things like that. You know what I mean? From 9 in the morning to 12 at night, 6 days. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Because I don't have too much time for myself.
That is
Now you
crazy.
trained?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Have a nice day. He said if you're running alongside a highway in short shorts
What he
against
said is
traffic,
facts.
you're crazy. If you do it with 100 people, it's a marathon.
That's a good quote.
You think Kanye
That's a
West is crazy?
fact.
Of course not. He's very woke. Y'all need to tune in.
This is the counter argument that I also hate so much. This wokeness that people, and I don't know when this became like a thing where people want to be woke, or like the term woke came about, but that's the dumbest term in my life, because most I've ever heard in my life, because most of y'all are not woke. Most of y'all are still very asleep and very stupid. You guys are just sheep. Like, it's either, but the thing is, now we just decide, oh, I'm not going to follow the traditional media conglomerates and be a sheep to them. I'm going to be a sheep to people that are preaching certain messages. You're still a sheep. A woke person doesn't just flock to a crowd like most people do. But sure. All right, sure.
He's never said anything that made you upset?
No,
What about when he said slavery is a choice?
that's his opinion. I can't be affected by someone else's choice of what they want to say.
You don't get affected by what other people say.
Nope.
Now that's a lie, little mama.
Why do you think other people online get so mad about what other people say?
Because I can talk about a
influenced
nigga
by other people's
that broke your
and their emotions are
heart.
controlled by what they gotta say.
Do you think we prioritize feelings over facts online?
Of course, because it just stimulates your serotonin
It's
and
not.
all that dopamine anyway, just by being on social media. So
Trigger word.
How do we fix that?
You heard me, guys? I got in my trigger words for the day.
You wearing all lives matter
Dopamine
shirt?
and social
Or a White
media.
Lives
Like,
Matter shirt?
Nah, fuck all that. I'm not into all
what the
that.
fuck is shit he talking about?
I'm not gonna say that.
I love hearing New York accents.
But
Oh, say it. Come on, be honest. I'm canceled, bro. I want to hear some honesty.
you want to hear some honesty? I honestly didn't support Black Lives Matter because the money put into that program was usurped and put into other people's pockets. It didn't benefit black people. We all know that.
Okay.
Was
Now,
anything
what's
accomplished for Black
controversial?
Lives Matter?
Hell no.
What was
Just
controversial?
more separation, divide.
You think it was
Division.
one big scam?
Yes.
Why is he acting like he's like the face of a company, and if he says something, he might get canceled? Like, these one-word answers is crazy, my boy. No one gives a fuck about your opinion in the sense of you're fine. Not that you're irrelevant, but your livelihood is safe, my boy. No one gives a fuck like that. Like you can answer the questions. It's more reliable for this nigga depending on what you say than it is for you. I ain't gonna lie.
The West is crazy. Is Ye crazy?
Hell no. I support Ye. I love Kanye West. Yo, Kanye West, I love you. I love Kanye West. I support Kanye West. I always have all my life.
Why do you think people are calling him crazy?
I think people say he's crazy because they don't want them to hear what he's really saying, which might be influential.
Who do you think created cancel culture?
Where is he at? The 3 trains running over here? Where he at?
Big media.
Who owns big media?
Jews.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it is that's a shit. It's a tricky thing to actually talk about.
Are you laughing because you know you said something offensive, or you said something that's so truthful that it could get this video deleted?
I laugh because it's the truth. I believe it to be the truth. I know it to be the truth. I know it to be the truth.
Okay.
What is considered hate speech to you?
Nah.
Nah, he trolling.
Do you know who they are?
Sorry about you guys. You're being recorded, by the way. Do you guys have a permit?
We don't need a permit to film like this. It must be on a tripod.
Well, this is in you have a table set up inside of transit, which is private property.
We've been filming. I do this for like 2 years now.
Yeah, no, they just came upstairs. You know, transit came upstairs. They asked us to move you guys.
NYPD, fuck NYPD. He funny.
Blue Lives? Listen.
Fuck that shit.
I fucks with. Yes, I do.
You think that Trump deserves
Wait,
to be banned
what
off-
he said?
Blue Lives? I'm not going Blue Lives, listen, I fucks with, yes I do.
You think that Trump deserves to be banned off his
Yo, no cap. I fucking hate NYPD, yo.
social media?
Like, that's all I'm gonna say.
think
They
Trump
can suck a
deserves,
fucking. They
life
can
in
suck
prison
both my
for
nuts.
treason
I was just
or
gonna give them
worse.
the left. They can get
He
the right
doesn't
too.
deserve anything.
You feel what I'm saying? Fuck Blue Lives
No
too.
rights at all.
But again, different
Trump
topic,
doesn't deserve
different
any
day.
rights at all?
No more than that. I think he should be a convicted felon and have those, everything else stripped of him. You don't see convicted felons sitting in giving you an interview.
Kanye West is a very vocal supporter of Trump.
Okay.
Do you think that he's crazy?
Oh, you think Trump is a
I
felon?
think that Kanye West should be embarrassed for himself. His anti-Semitism is disgusting, and
It's so
and he's a disgusting
nasty.
individual. Should he be
Oh my
banned from social
gosh.
media? If I ran the social media company, he would be banned.
What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
I wouldn't talk to the man. He's a
I would love
disgusting
to know
human
what
being.
he
There was
said
a
that is that
incident in
that
Los Angeles
person.
today
Like,
attributed-
for example, this young man right here, right? This dude right here. I would love to know what he said to, in your opinion, that was anti-Semitic. I want to, I want you to quote. That means I'll give you a whole week to go through all the interviews, everything he's ever said, and I then want you to quote back to me verbatim what he said that is anti-Semitic. I would love to. Not because I don't know when, but it became anti-Semitic to speak on the Jewish community. I didn't know when that became what was anti-Semitic. I thought anti-Semitic was malicious intent. I thought anti-Semitic was hateful speech. I didn't know it was just generally speaking about Jewish people. But maybe I missed the part where he said something directly malicious or hateful. Maybe I missed it. Or is him saying that Jewish people own everything and they control and they do censorship. Is that hate speech? Like, I'm trying to understand what are we classifying as hate speech right now? You feel what I'm saying? Like, where's the hate? I'm just trying to figure this out.
Showing banners over the freeway that said Kanye's right and the Jews need to die.
Is that really his fault?
But when did Kanye say that? Like, I want someone to find the quote where Kanye say Jewish people need to die. Because then I can find many quotes where he actually says, I'm jealous of the Jewish community. The Jewish community has a one-up on my community because of X, Y, and Z. He praises your community. But there are certain acts or certain things that your community may conduct that he may not love. That doesn't mean he hates Jewish people or he hates the Jewish religion. Because fuck Jewish people. He hates the Jewish religion. Because y'all not even fucking people.
Absolutely, it's his fault.
This shit getting me
Take
like
responsibility for other
this
people
conversation,
misinterpreting his message.
This topic began me tight.
Not misinterpreting. They're repeating his message. Very different than misinterpreting. Misinterpretations can be corrected.
No, they're misconstruing his message. They're not misinterpreting it. They're twisting the man's words. He never said Jewish niggas need to die. And if he did, find the fucking quote. If you can't find the quote, shut the fuck up. Stop listening to dumbass media outlets that title things a certain way so yo dumbass with your 2.2 brain cells can fucking understand. Like, come on now. They use trigger words. Everything's a fucking trigger word because that's the only way your dumbass brain can get fucking stimulation. Is if someone use certain words that your brain fires off and certain topics come and now your dick is hard. Like, shut the fuck up.
But repeating his message is very clear. The message, he said that he was going to go DEFCON 3 on Jews. And as a matter of fact, his followers are,
he does that.
making anti-Semitic
But
statements.
that doesn't
and
mean that
the Jews should die kind of statement.
But that doesn't. He didn't. But that's not a one. DEFCON 3 doesn't mean that he's going to eradicate the Jews. That's a term. Like, for example, I could say I'm going DEFCON on, like, my kids. Like I'm going crazy. Like I'm going to focus all my attention because that's what that means. When someone presses that button to, like, for example, if the DEFCON is to blow up the world, your attention is on that. Like, that's what your focus is on. I don't know how to, like, I hope I'm explaining this right. Like, legit, I'm just a little too high right now.
Crazy because he's crazy enough to challenge himself and also crazy enough to challenge every spectrum in this world. I'm from the south side of Chicago. He's from Chicago. And when he first came out, he challenged everyone's perspective to think differently. And right now, I just feel like, yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy intelligent. He's crazy beautiful. He's crazy problematic. He's crazy
Period,
in
queen.
so many different ways that we can't even comprehend because we haven't got there in our psyche yet.
Period, queen.
What the hell is going on with him?
Fucking
Is he crazy
dumbasses.
or is he a visionary? Is he just 10 years ahead of everybody else?
Both.
He's
He's
both.
He's everything because you're everything because I'm everything. He's just now is challenging everything and everyone's perspective, just like White Lives Matters and Black Lives Matter. We're challenging where our mind is at, where words have power, and if we're going to give it power. And we gave Black Lives Matter power because it matters. And there's a huge demographic of this world for so many years that have been programmed that white lives are more important, their money is important, their value is important, their perspective on all our ecosystems is powerful. And I'm tired of that. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about people that look like us, that think like us, because for so many years, us mattering has not been appreciated, has of no value, and we have literally been raped, and we have been taking all our resources, and it's been spread around the world that we can't even figure out who we are.
What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
If I was to say Ye, I was like, yo.
I'll throw that shit back.
Put it in the music.
Pause.
Put it in the music. Speak it in the music. We're going to buy it. We're going to feed into it because your power is in music. Just like power was in Mozart. Power was in Beethoven. Power was in, in Beyonce. You need to put it in the music and just leave it there. You don't need social media. You're an artist. Let your art form seek into every person's soul like it does and keep it there. If it's good, if it's bad, if it's politics, if it's relationship, if it's love.
I get what she's saying. Actually, I'll let her finish.
Because
I'll let
that's
her
how
finish
you
her piece.
started, and that's how you're going to end. It's because of your music.
She's spitting though.
Who created cancel culture?
Everybody created, social media created cancel culture because
Disagree.
everybody that logged.
Who created social media?
A white man. A white man's idea. But I don't know the exact, I know who created it, but at the end, but who made it take it to the next level? You know what I mean? That's really the question. Who is taking it there? You know what I mean? The algorithms that are being shut down, that people are not allowing to be seen, that's who created it. That's what people are afraid of.
Is freedom of speech dead?
No, because there's platforms like this that make it alive.
What if I told you I'm banned on every single social media platform?
I would say you're doing your job. You're doing what you came to do. You came to challenge spaces, and those spaces are afraid of this type of conversations, and that's what we need more of.
It's not even controversy about conversation.
So I'll say this. She was spitting. I agree with the majority of the things she said. I just the where we differ is saying he needs to leave it in the music because it's just politicking at that point. Like, and it doesn't accomplish anything. And in all honesty, Kanye will be a walking hypocrite at that point because he's still playing the game, right? Because because not speaking vocally about it would save a lot of your business your business ventures. It would save a lot of relationships, and people would just say you're being expressive through music. They wouldn't take it as far as they're taking it, but in doing that, you're still conforming to the people that you're saying fuck. The people that you're trying to flip off and say, fuck y'all niggas, I'm done with this game. You're playing the game by not directly saying, fuck them, I'm done with the game. That's what everyone does. They just tiptoe around the subject. He's the first person to deadass try to hit the nail on the head realistically. And it wouldn't have had the same effect. And of course, and that's the point she's saying, how to not have the same effect. But this effect, I think, was calculated by Kanye West. And I think he understands it's needed. Because this is the only way things change. Things only change when there's uproar. There's not going to be uproar over an album. It's going to be the talk of the town for a month max. And then people are going to move on to the next thing because it's just music at that point. It's not life. Kanye has made this life. It's a part of everyday life now. People are talking about this every single day. Kanye took the conversation from the ground and he threw it all the way to the sky. And now once it's up, it's stuck. Because now everyone's going to talk about it. Especially because of social media. He did what he was supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? But I agree with everything else she said for the most part.
What we need to do is
freedom of speech
think
never
about
exists.
humanity as a whole, about whether or not
freedom of speech
we all matter. Because the way things are going right now, it seems like nobody's life matters, man. Look at the homeless population. Look at
because the thing is, and that's what people Americans really seem to lose this concept, right? And we get lost in the sauce of Black Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter, Hispanic Lives Matter. I'll throw Jewish lives matter. I'll throw every group of people, every group of ethnic people in America. Their lives matter, right? And that's what people want to believe. But in all honesty, the only life that matters are the wealthy lives. Then we get into what skin color matters even more once we get to the wealth. When there's a billionaire and a billionaire, and there's a white one and a black one, the white life matters more than the black one. But that black billionaire's life matters more than a lot of other races of people. A lot of white people as well. White people do go through prejudice. White people do go through strife and all of this other jazz. You feel what I'm saying? And their life is also invalued by America. It's not just a black people thing. Black people are being murdered in America. But that's just because we're being murdered doesn't mean that every other life is being respected as well. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not everyone's life isn't being respected. Black people's life is just being thrown away.
The jail population,
which is there's a distinction in it, and you feel what I'm saying. There's a reason why black people's lives are getting thrown away.
Unemployment crisis. The world is in crisis.
The world is dead ass in
Look
crisis.
at it, we need to ask: does anybody life matter?
Do you think Kanye West is crazy?
I think the brother, as a clinical social worker, the brother needs to definitely be on medication. I think he definitely.
I disagree with that.
Symptoms of bipolar disorder, and
he's bipolar though.
Medication.
Yeah, exactly.
One thing you can
tell Kanye bipolar.
Brother man, get your mental health in order, and then come back.
I don't think medication is the answer though, because Kanye even said it. They got him on meds and he became addicted to it. Like, medication is not a solution to mental illnesses. Like, it's just not. But hey, fuck
crazy. I'll just say he's on another level.
What type of level?
Universal level.
I can't take.
Can you explain that a little more?
I mean, it's kind of it might make me seem crazy, but he's just universally in tune. He knows things that we don't know. He knows things that are beyond the eyes. You know what I'm saying? You know, what you can see is what you think is what it is, but that ain't what it is. You heard?
Facts.
So that's the best
just
way I
your
can
perception.
Why do you think they're trying
And I say this all the time. I've been pausing a lot this video. I say this all the time.
to ban him off everything?
Actually, I'll just turn him
Because
down.
he's
real quick. I
exposing
say this all the
everything.
time, right? Perception is reality. And that is true. Your perception creates your reality. However, perception is not the truth. Your reality is not the truth.
right now if he was watching this.
In all honesty, not saying that your reality
Stop,
isn't
you
your
know?
truth, but your
You
reality
rich,
is
you
not
You're
the
a rich
truth.
black man. Keep it going.
So your perception is
freedom of
just
speech.
as only should go as far as your brain. You
Yeah,
can live your life through
conceptually
your
we do.
perception, but that doesn't
Is
mean
that
that's
something that
that's
happens
true.
in practice? I don't know. You know, I think from what I see on the media, a lot of folks are talking about they're being censored, and
They
if
are.
they call out certain things, they live to regret it later on. And so, you know, our freedoms are being challenged today.
By
And
the way-
concept of freedom of speech is really being challenged.
By the way,
Especially in this age of digital.
I've also, and this, I've been thinking about this since I was in fucking U.S. history in 11th grade. It's so interesting that we use the concept of we're free when realistically we're liberated. We're not necessarily free. We have the ability to do things. We don't have the freedom to do anything. If that makes sense, we have, which is cool, but they're words that are synonyms, but the meanings are a little slight. And if you use liberty in America or liberties in America instead of like freedom in America, America makes a whole lot more sense. Because America's in my opinion, it runs under the premise that we're all liberated to do things. We have certain liberties. We don't have certain freedoms. We're not free to do certain things. We have the liberty to be free.
No one deserves to get banned.
You feel me? But we're not free.
Unless you're a rapist, a pedophile, or something of that nature, and that's basically your content.
I got thoughts about that shit too, but
child abuse or something
This
like
shit
that.
crazy.
Like I'm saying, but I don't think that if you talking and you expressing how you feel about certain situations, they should cancel you. I'm saying, or have any input on what your content is, especially if you're not doing no rapist shit. You know what I'm saying,
My
or
son
no
posted
pedophile
up.
shit. You ain't promoting no foul shit. You know what I'm saying, I don't see why they should take it away from you. You heard, or ban you or none of that. They just know that a person has a grip to the world. People listening to you. People
That's
know
a
what's
fact,
going
though.
on.
He's
so you
talking real
can
shit.
move the crowd when they don't like when people have a certain amount of power. And for instance, your power would be your followers. So now we shut down your followers and we shut down. You have no following. So now
Yep.
you just by yourself
You're
all over
powerless.
again.
Facts. He's talking real shit.
That's where I'm at right now.
You're gonna make it through it though. You're gonna be all right.
Thank you. That was a good interview, bro. What would you say
said
to
real
Ye
shit
right
right
now if
there.
he was watching this?
To who?
To Ye, if he was watching this.
I would say, be careful what you say,
because they're gonna take it a lot of different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And I say I'm behind you. That's what I would say. I would say behind you.
Who do you think created cancel culture?
I don't know. Who created? I don't know.
Who controls the media?
Good question. Actually,
Who do you think controls the banks?
actually,
Thanks for coming on.
I've been seeing your videos. Of course, Andrew Tate, you know his mulatto ass. I've been seeing his videos. I love it, man. It's good
His
stuff.
mulatto
It's people
ass.
that, it's conversations that people aren't having, especially just men. They're not having these conversations because of, let's say, cancel culture or like being politically correct. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's like what's correct and right by people, not just groups of people, you know, in general. We're at a time where we need to all hold hands or it's all gonna go down the drain and we all fucked. The earth is fucked.
Why do you think they're trying to divide us?
Because it's easier to control people that aren't unified. That's why jobs don't want unions. Starbucks.
Now, I think you're trying to say this is censorship, but I don't believe that's censorship.
See it as punishment.
I see it as punishment. I'd like it to be punishment.
I think when it's
So
the
is that not
ex-president,
censorship though?
That's a level
because
of
like again, could your punishment not be to censor you? Is that not how are these two things mutually exclusive? And why are you separating them like they both aren't existing? Kanye West could be being punished, excuse me, right? But the punishment could be censorship, which they are censoring his voice. And it could be to reprimand what he's saying. It could be because he's spreading a false narrative. However, they're censoring him. You can say you feel it's just to censor him, but you can't ignore it and say why are you saying it's censorship. It's a 1-to-1, brother.
censorship.
People
because
just love
that's an
to
influence.
draw
You're thinking
lines
about
wherever
him
they
as a
fucking
man,
want to
Donald
draw
Trump as a
lines.
person, but this
And
is
it's like,
somebody
nah,
who
bro.
was the leader of the free world.
Well, I don't believe he was the leader of the free world.
It's a title, but you understand what I'm saying.
Cozying up to Putin the way that he did.
What does that have to do with
Helsinki? Cozying up to Kim Jong-il that he did in South Korea, and that makes him, by association.
My point is that singling out and like trying to point it at his ego and saying that he's
Exactly.
addicted to
Yes,
Twitter
Sneako, get back on
is
topic.
minimizing the fact that you're seeing it just as punishment when a lot of people probably should hear what the ex-president of the United States has to say. That's what I think.
Okay, you're welcome to your opinion. My opinion is that
punishment, not censorship.
My opinion is you know, put them on an ice floe and set them out in the sea and let them melt and let the whales.
That's such
eat
a
'em
white
up.
man's
I mean,
opinion. I'm
this
not
man
gonna
has
lie.
damaged America.
Like I'm not gonna lie, that's like
Trump should be censored.
And I hate to I don't wanna
treason is
generalize shit
punishable
like
by
that,
death.
but he's speaking like a white man. Like and niggas like non-white people and even white people might understand what I mean, but he's speaking like a white person. Like it's the severity of the punishment. But hey man, you feel what I'm saying? Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, I guess. I guess we have to let everyone have their own opinion. If you guys found anything I said funny, insightful, or anything in between, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Trying to get to 200 big subscribers for the end of the year. You feel what I'm saying? With that jada. And I'm gonna catch y'all on my next reaction video. I love y'all niggas. Peace the fuck out. I fuck with everybody, by the way. Don't let anything I send in this video make it seem like I don't fuck with everybody. I fuck with everybody. But I fuck with all people rather. I don't fuck with everybody. But facts.